Hey, good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you. Today is Thursday, April the 4th, and we had a great day today. I needed this day so badly. I'm so happy with how today went. One of the best days I've had on funded accounts, and I only have 4 as of today. So just a phenomenal management of the day. I'm just really happy with how today went. Let's dive right into some of the numbers. Let's look at some of the numbers first, I think, here. So on TradeZella here, we can see today where we had a $2,082 profit day on the funded accounts, and that is actually the highest profit day that I've had since I started tracking on TradeZella. That goes back into February. And it ended our three-day red streak. So really happy with today. Again, just four accounts, but really taking care of how we're trading them. I had a lot of winning trades today. I just traded really well. And one of the other big pluses for today is I got pretty aggressive with my take profit account, and I had almost a $1,000 profit day on the take profit account. I have that account above the threshold. And so with take profit, once you're above $2,000, you can start to withdraw 80%. So technically, I could withdraw $40 today. And obviously, we're not going to do that. I'm going to try to get that account up to where I can withdraw $2,000. So the good news is the buffer or the trailing drawdown stops at $50,000. So I now have $2,050 of trailing drawdown. And if I build this account further, then I just have a bigger gap or a bigger trailing drawdown, which is really nice. Obviously, one of the better profit factors, my win rate is really good. I usually am in that 70% win rate. I wish I had like an 80 or 90% win rate, but that's just not the way it is. But again, kind of similarly to that PA21, the Apex account that I had that I traded so well, 5 consecutive green days, managing it very well, and I was just really happy with today. Almost $1,000 in profit. That is awesome. So just really happy with today. Let's dive into some of the trades, what my thesis was, and how the day went. If you've been following along, and obviously you're seeing a lot of levels because we had like a 500 point move today. Yes, that is correct. 500 points. The high today was around the 870s, 860s, and the low today was about 18,050 points. So it has a 500 point move. Incredible dump this afternoon. One of the things I want to point out before we go to the 1 hour chart, I have had for a long time, I have had 3 EMAs, and I used to trade with the 21 EMA, which is this blue line that you see. So the green line here is these two are the last 2 days highs. The red lines are the last 2 days lows. Obviously, we blew right through all of that, and these are support levels that I have drawn. However, getting back to this 21 EMA, because of my struggles the last couple of days, the last week-ish, I really was like, okay, where am I going off the rails, and what am I not doing that I used to do? And just these kind of days make you, or at least for me, it makes me go back and rethink, okay, what got me here? What got me to where at one point here a month ago I had 15 PA accounts? What got me to that point? And one of the things that I realized was I used to only trade the 21 EMA, and I was very careful with how I traded that. And I tried to use that to today, and it really helped. Specifically right here, I shorted as we crossed over this EMA this afternoon, and really did very well there. Obviously, shorted down through this drop in the afternoon as well. But I just really like to, I don't know, it's a little bit more of a simpler approach of only having one EMA. Looking at that, obviously we have VWAP. But it really has helped me to, I think, become a better trader as a whole, and kind of getting back to that, I would say. Let's go to the hourly chart. So there's a few things to talk about here. We obviously had an incredible move today. Like I talked about, we blew right through the previous 2 day lows, and I added a couple of levels on the charts because we are now at a point where we're looking for some brand new low territory unless we have a major rebound overnight. But we were kind of, I think a couple weeks ago I talked about maybe this being a bull flag. Well, that obviously was wrong. We ended up with a total bearish move for sure the last several days here. But we came right back down, and interesting today, the low today is right around, well, it might have been right after hours, but kind of the low here is the 1850s. And we touched that on the 20th of March. And then if you go back, we almost touched it on March 1st and also March 6th. And then if you go back even further, it was the high. This was a resistance area back January the 25th. So very, very interesting to see how we ended today right at that level. And I'm really curious to see if this level holds up overnight and if we start to rebound back off of this, which means if that's the case, maybe tomorrow we look for longs off this level or longs off of this 18160 area. I've been watching this 160 area for quite a while, and I didn't expect us to just blow right through it today. In fact, that was one of the reasons my take profit account, maybe it was the 32 PA, one of these, I was up, down. No, it was take profit. I had that account at 500 in profit like 3 times today. And part of it, I lost it and gained it back right here because I was looking for this to bounce. I was not expecting it to blow right through it. I had not had these two levels marked on my chart. So I also marked this 800 level, and I did this after hours here just tonight. But here, this is a level that we touched back on the 14th of February, Valentine's Day. We also touched it on the 5th and the 6th, the way it looks, or the 7th. So this was a support area back then. And then if you go back to January the 20th and 21st, these were resistance levels at that point. So I'm really curious if we turn this resistance into support, and if this holds, should we come down to these levels? So that's kind of my thesis and what I'm looking at. We'll see what the overnight move does, and obviously where tomorrow morning sits will obviously determine what our game plan is. But I would say realistically, I'll be looking at these levels here, provided we stay in this range overnight. Just being very careful of getting good confirmation. And what I'm looking for is a move above, retest to go long, or if it does this and then goes short back into this this 50 range. The 50 range could be in either way. If we're looking for a retest to go long back up into the 160s, and if we're looking to drop down into the 800s, we want to see this come down, retest, and fall back down. So those are kind of the big moves. Now, granted, we're not in with trading prop firms. I'm not in a trade going from here to here. I'm not in a trade going from 1850 to 18150. But I'm looking at that level going, okay, what is my thesis? Should I be thinking long? Should I be thinking short in the particular area that we're in right now? And so that's why I do this, and it's obviously it's worked quite well for me. So getting back to today, if you look, I now have the take profit account up. This is an account I traded pretty aggressively today. I was taking just some scalpish trades in this action here during the midday, and then in the afternoon I got really, really, really aggressive. And like I said, I was up, down, but for the most part, if you notice, I was shorting. Right here, I obviously went long on a few trades, and most of them were winners. But I was shorting as we crossed this 21 EMA and followed those shorts all the way down. That was honestly, it was a pretty easy move. If you were longing this afternoon, yes, I longed here a little bit, but if you were longing this afternoon, my hat's off to you. If you made money longing, you're way better than I am, and that's not hard to do, but to be a better trader than I am. But in any case, the move this afternoon was obviously to short. I want to show, I think it was my PA30. Yes, PA30. This is a trade management that I was very, very, very happy with. This is an account I struggled with a little bit today. At one point, this was at like 600 in the hole. I had like 300 in drawdown left, and I was like, well, I'm going to keep working at it. So looking here, I made a couple bad trades here in the late morning lunchtime area. I had a very nice win off this level as we were kind of squeezing higher. Couple win losses in here, nothing major. And then I was really I was looking for a short opportunity. And I told myself when we candle body close below the 21 EMA, I'm going to short. And it was the right call, but I was a little bit premature. I shorted this candle. This candle opened, came down, and ended up wicking up, and yeah, we had a green candle. But when I entered the trade, this candle was red. But anyway, that ended up being a loss. And that didn't deter me from my thesis that this is going to be the high of day. We had actually we kind of triple topped here. Today we triple top, boom, boom, boom. And I just couldn't convince myself to continue going long after we crossed this EMA. So here I was basically in the same short this is at almost 1 o'clock until almost 2 o'clock. So I was in the same short for about 45 minutes. I had 3 entries, so I held this short for quite a long time. And what happened is the trade started going in my favor, and my trailing drawdown started to take an effect. And basically, I'm trailing like a 20-tick stop, and so it stopped me out for a $10 winner after holding the trade for nearly 20 minutes. So I re-entered and had another $105 winner. The same situation. You can kind of see we came all the way back down here, and that was pulling my trailing drawdown, and I had a little bit of a winner. I waited for a bit of a pullback and re-entered again. Because we were just bumping this 21 EMA, I was like, I'm just going to keep shorting this. It's working. And there we got a big win to get that account back into profitability. I had another couple small little winners down here to get it up to like 227. I think at this point we were might have been up by 20 bucks or 50 bucks, but getting it back from being red into green by, again, like I talked about earlier, utilizing this 21 EMA. And really the thing for me is just to simplify this chart, getting rid of all the gibberish, one EMA, using it, and obviously it worked quite well today. So yeah, just very, very happy with how I managed today. I really had a good day, and I really, really, really needed today because the last couple days I was thinking to myself, gosh, what if these payouts that I had, like 3 payouts, what if that was kind of a one-hit wonder? And just doubt starts to creep into your mind. Also bought a couple of evals. This top one, hilariously, is $141 in profit, but it is blown because I had it almost at $53,000. This was during this afternoon session. I bought a couple of evals. Let me just refresh a little bit. I wasn't sure what I was going to do today. I really thought this morning that I might just trade evals and not even trade PAs today, just because of how the last couple days went. But then this morning, as we kind of got started, I started to get some good trades, and things were kind of going okay, and I was very careful with my entries, and it just started to work. And I'm like, you know what? Screw that. I'm just going to trade my PA. So I did. And I didn't trade these evals that I purchased until in the afternoon. And I got very aggressive. I was trading 5 and 10 contracts. And obviously the one of them we had almost $5,000 in profit. I was like, I don't know, $2,500 in profit. And then I entered somewhere here and caught this big move down and on 10 contracts. And so we ended up with $5,000 in profit essentially. So very much past that account. But yeah, we did blow up this one just because I was too aggressive, too many contracts and too aggressive after being that close. And then it got me. And then I tried another one here and just lost that one. So anyway, it's just evals, but it feels good to pass another one. I think I passed one yesterday, passed one today, and so tomorrow we'll be at 5 funded accounts. So slowly building the accounts back up after losing a few of them here over the last couple of days. So anyway, that's a wrap for today. I got to stop rambling. We're already at 14 minutes here on the video, but I don't want to forget to say thank you to you guys using my code. I really, really, really do appreciate it. Apex code BVLSTBTS always gets you the best deal. They have this awesome 80% off sale running until the end of April. I still have over a week until I have accounts rebilling, so I'm going to probably start doing this. I'll buy a couple evals every day, maybe 1 or 2 or 3. See if I can pass 1 or 2 and kind of slowly work my way back up and try to get to 10 funded accounts again. So, but yeah, appreciate you guys using my code, and also appreciate you guys using my Take Profit code. Code BCT always gets you the best deal with Take Profit, and they have that lifetime 50% off deal going on right now, which is great. So in any case, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support, guys. I appreciate all the comments. I love hearing how you guys are doing, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. And if you're new here, please like and subscribe. I try to do these update videos every day, kind of sharing my journey, and also giving a little bit of a thesis as to how I'm trading and what I'm looking for. Sometimes I'm right, and sometimes I'm wrong, and that's okay. We're here to learn and to have fun. So, good luck. Trade well tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Let's wrap the week up on a positive note and get back at it next week. So, I'll have another update for you tomorrow afternoon. So long.